Are you thinking about moving to Leesburg, Virginia? Well, in this video, I'm gonna share with you 7 things that you must know before moving to Leesburg, Virginia. And make sure you stay all the way to the end of the video because number 7 on this list is hands down one of the best parts about living in Leesburg. And we're getting started right now. Boom! Hey everybody, it's David, your favorite realtor. As always, it's another beautiful day right here in Northern Virginia. If it's your first time here on my channel, please consider subscribing because every week I release videos where it's like to live, work, play, pros and cons, top neighborhoods, cost of living, basically everything that you need to know about living right here in Northern Virginia. Leesburg, Virginia. So it's been over 7 months since I dedicated a whole video to Leesburg. And the reason I wanted to make an updated Leesburg video is I've noticed a lot of people relocating to Leesburg in the past year, really through 2 sets of people. One is from locals who live like in Arlington or Fairfax County, and they want to get away from the hustle and bustle of living close to Washington, D.C. So they come out to Leesburg, which has more of that small town feel. And then a lot of people relocating from other parts of the country. And the reason they like Leesburg so much because it really reminds them of where they're relocating from. And Leesburg, it really has that certain charm that you're not gonna find anywhere else in Northern Virginia. In fact, myself personally, I'm actually buying a house right now. It is gonna be in Ashburn, but Leesburg was high on my list and I easily could have moved to Leesburg. But with all that being said, let's get this video started right now with the first thing that you must know about living in Leesburg, and that's gonna be the location. Leesburg's gonna be located in Loudoun County. It's actually gonna be right next to Ashburn, and it runs adjacent to the Potomac River. Leesburg is gonna be about 16 miles away from Dulles International Airport, and then Leesburg's gonna be about 40 miles away from Washington, D.C. So I will say this about Leesburg. If you have to work in D.C. and you're gonna live in Leesburg, I may not recommend it because it's gonna be a very long commute getting back and forth from D.C. to Leesburg. So something unique with the location of Leesburg is it is located unofficially the border of Eastern Loudoun and Western Loudoun. And if you don't know, Western Loudoun is gonna be the rural side of Loudoun County, a lot of farmland. And the eastern side of Loudoun County, that's the more suburban area. So living in Leesburg, you kind of get the best of both worlds. You get that small town feel, however, you get all the luxuries and amenities that a big town offers. Next on the list is gonna be downtown historic Leesburg. So downtown Leesburg is gonna be one of the most picturesque and charming downtowns in all of Northern Virginia. It's gonna feature a vibrant culinary scene with some fantastic locally owned restaurants, bars, we can grab some great craft cocktails, espresso and coffee bars, breweries, art galleries, boutique shopping, plus events like Christmas parade, 4th of July parade, and one of my personal favorites, and actually everybody who lives in Leesburg's personal favorite, and that's gonna be First Friday. And what First Friday is, the first Friday of every month, they close the streets down in downtown Leesburg, and they'll have like live music, wine tasting, art exhibits, so it's so much fun. And one of my favorite things to do, basically anywhere in Northern Virginia, is the wife and I will take an Uber to downtown Leesburg and just walk around, have a couple beers, eat some great pizza, just check out a lot of the great local mom and pop restaurants. There's also a cool bar there called McDowell's. It's called the Key West of Leesburg. It's literally like being on vacation. They have like sand outside, they'll have like live music. It is so much fun. Now, it's winter time, so I can't really enjoy this, but soon as spring comes around, I will 1000% be there. I actually did a full video on downtown Leesburg. I highly recommend that you check it out. And no matter where you live in Northern Virginia, even if it's not Leesburg, I still recommend that you at least spend at least one afternoon in downtown Leesburg. You will not be disappointed, I guarantee you that. And as much as I love making videos about living in Northern Virginia, what I love even more is helping folks just like you relocate to Northern Virginia. So if you're even thinking about moving to the area, reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, whatever you gotta do to get a hold of me, just know I got your back when you move into Northern Virginia. Next on the list is gonna be the homes, and there's a neighborhood, style of home, and price range for everybody. Whether you're a first-time home buyer Or you're an NFL player who just signed a big free agent deal with the Washington Commanders and you're looking for an ultra luxury estate. So there will be a big mix of older homes in Leesburg and much newer homes as well. In fact, 53% of all the homes in Leesburg were actually built before the year 2000, and they can go as far back as the 1800s. Now, the median sales price of a home in Leesburg is going to be $595,000, and that number's definitely skyrocketed here in the past couple of years. I remember you used to be able to get some great value in Leesburg, like a beautiful single-family home for under $600,000. Unfortunately, those days are over because this crazy real estate market has kind of inflated the prices, not just in Leesburg, not just in Northern Virginia, but the country as a whole. But with that being said, you can still find some great value in Leesburg. So let's start off with townhomes. The median sales price of a townhouse in Leesburg is going to be $529,000, and you're going to start off in like the low $300,000 price range. Now, this would be like a small 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,100 square foot townhouse, probably built in the 70s or 80s, and they go all the way up to $1.3 million. Now, this would be a massive 5,000 square foot townhouse. It'll be in a gated golf course community right in the Potomac River. Absolutely stunning. Now, the sweet spot for a townhouse in Leesburg, I would say is probably in that maybe that $525,000 to $600,000 price range. This would be like a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1 or 2 car garage townhouse, built anywhere from like 2000 to 2010 in a great neighborhood. Now off to single family homes, and the median sales price of a single family home right here in Leesburg is going to be $850,000. And they're going to start off probably in that high $300,000 price range, but this would be like maybe a 2-bedroom, 1-bath Rambler, 1,000 square feet, built in the 60s or 70s, all the way up to over $4 million. This would be an ultra luxury estate, 10,000 square feet, maybe 4+ acres of land. Now, the sweet spot for single family homes is probably in that $750,000 to $850,000 price range. This will get you a beautiful 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 3,000 square foot, 2-car garage, colonial style home in an A+ neighborhood. Speaking of A+ neighborhoods, next on the list is going to be the top neighborhoods in Leesburg. And yes, there's a neighborhood for everybody, no matter what your lifestyle is. Do you want a great neighborhood to raise a family? Well, I recommend LANSDOWNE at the Potomac. So LANSDOWNE is going to be a master plan community which features beautiful single family homes and townhomes, with basically the whole community being built after the year 2003. So why is LANSDOWNE a great place to raise a family? Great question. I have an answer. First, you have 3 highly rated schools right in the neighborhood of LANSDOWNE. Then you have LANSDOWNE Town Center right in the middle, which has your grocery stores, a lot of little cool restaurants. And then you have all the amenities you can imagine, including a 30,000 square foot clubhouse with an indoor pool, outdoor pool, gym, game room, and so much more. Not to mention with LANSDOWNE, it is an absolutely stunning neighborhood, beautiful style of homes, a lot of greenery, a lot of trees. And in fact, when I was personally looking for a house myself, LANSDOWNE was super high on my list, and I 1000% easily could move to LANSDOWNE. Now, the next neighborhood, are you a first-time home buyer? Well, one neighborhood I would 1000% recommend is going to be Village Walk. The reason is because they have these townhouse-style condos which are built between like 2018 and 2020. They're going to be 3 bedrooms, 3 bath, up to 2,700 square feet. And you can get those for in the low $500,000 price range. And the best part about Village Walk is you can walk right across the street to the Village at Leesburg, which is going to be a massive town center with some of the best restaurants in Leesburg. You have your Wegmans grocery store, movie theater, gym, and so much more. Which is why I recommend Village Walk to so many people, because I believe it's some of the best value you can buy, not even just in Leesburg, but Northern Virginia as a whole. Now, do you want to be walking distance to downtown historic Leesburg? Well, you gotta check out CRESCENT Place. CRESCENT Place is gonna be a luxury townhouse and condo community built between like 2015 and 2018. But these townhomes are stunning. One of my friends lives there, and every time I go to their house, I'm blown away because these are stunning. The best finishes, modern floor plans, rooftop terraces, and their favorite part is walking to downtown Leesburg, walking to trails, parks. So it's one of the reasons why it makes my list of top neighborhoods in all of Leesburg. Now, the next thing that you need to know about living right here in Leesburg, and that's going to be the parks and recreation. So Leesburg is going to feature Ida Lee Park, which is not just the best rec center in Leesburg or Loudoun County, but probably one of the best rec centers in all of Northern Virginia. So Ida Lee Park features a 7,100 square foot rec center, which has your gym, indoor pool, there's an outdoor pool with the water slide, And that's making me depressed because I would go on the water slide right this second. It's actually snowing right now while I'm filming this video. I'm just like really missing spring and summer, so hopefully soon. But you also have tennis courts, basketball courts, and then during the summertime, they'll host events outside like concerts. They'll have the 4th of July fireworks. And then one of the best parts is, if you live in Leesburg, you get all of this for only $35 a month. That is literally a bargain. I used to pay over $100 for my gym membership. I'd much rather pay $35 to get their gym plus everything else that INTL Park has to offer. Another park you can find in Leesburg is going to be the Washington and Old Dominion Trail. And what it is, it's known as the skinniest park in all of Northern Virginia. It's a 45-mile paved trail that starts in Purcellville and goes all the way to Shirlington, which is a neighborhood in Arlington. So when you're on the Washington and Old Dominion Trail, you can see so many people walking, running, riding their bike. In fact, in a lot of past videos, I've talked about one day I'm gonna ride a bike from point A to point B, do the whole trail. I'm yet to do it, but if I ever do it, I'll update you in a future video. Next on the list is, are you a foodie just like me? Well, guess what? You're gonna love Leesburg's vibrant culinary scene. Now I think this is a big separator with Leesburg and probably the rest of Loudoun County is the locally owned mom and pop restaurants that you cannot find anywhere else. So some locally owned restaurants you can find right here in Leesburg. First is gonna be Melt. Melt is gonna be a burger joint that is consistently ranked as the best burgers in all of Virginia. In fact, doing my research for this video this past week, I've been dreaming about Melt every single night, so I'm gonna go this weekend, I promise. And another place, brand new place, is called Rescue Barbecue. I'm actually yet to go here, but I've heard so much about it and I love me some barbecue. Then you have the Conche. The Conche is a great place to go for date night, and the cool thing about this restaurant is everything on the menu is infused with chocolate. Who doesn't love chocolate? I love chocolate. Or do you love pizza? A great pizza joint is gonna be Fireworks Pizza in downtown Leesburg. I usually go there every time I go to downtown Leesburg. And another great restaurant is gonna be Lightfoot in downtown Leesburg. Great place to go for a special occasion or date night. The wife and I go there a lot. We love to go there for our special occasions, either anniversaries or kind of like a celebration dinner. So these are just some of the restaurants, to name a few, but there's a lot more locally owned restaurants right here in Leesburg. Next on the list, and hands down one of the best parts about living right here in Leesburg, and that's gonna be the wineries. So if you don't know Loudoun County, it is known as DC's wine country. So Leesburg alone has 12 wineries, but the rest of Loudoun County has over 40 wineries in total. So one of the most fun activities you can do in Loudoun County, and I do this a lot with my wife and our friends, we'll go there on a beautiful Saturday summer afternoon, get a nice table outside, order some wines from whatever winery you're at, usually a Stone Tower. There's not a plug for them, but they're awesome, one of my favorites there. But just hang out. You can get food there like pizza, you get cheese and crackers. You just sit, relax, feel the sun, have some wine. And I'm not even a big wine drinker, but it's still so much fun. Another thing you can do with the wineries is you can actually hire a charter bus to take you to like 4 or 5 wineries in a day. And that is a lot of fun, but I will warn you, you will be feeling it the next day. But yes, the wineries, they're actually a big part about living in Leesburg and Loudoun County as a whole. And that's one thing, people who live in like Fairfax or Arlington County, they wish they had the wineries like we have out here. And so many people have to make that long drive from Arlington all the way to the wineries here in Loudoun County. But when you live in Leesburg, they're right in your backyard. And check out these videos right here. They can be great resources to continue your research on moving to Leesburg or anywhere else in Northern Virginia. And like I said earlier, if you've been thinking about moving to the area, reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I got your back, and I'll see you on the next video.